she pick him? Why? Hi, my name is Lacey and welcome to my recap of episode 33 of Love Island USA. See, I'm caught up for the most part. If you like my reviews, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers by the end of the year and I'm so close. So thank you for your support. We left off in the middle of the recoupling on a cliffhanger and it's Cassie's choice and she picks, unsurprising to anybody, Leo. Destiny says, oh, he has 9 lives. Says the girl who's been coupled up how many times now? Johnny picks Scott instead of Mattia, thankfully. So, yeah, bye Mattia. I did feel a little bad, but Mattia did say that he's excited to get back to see his dog. So, I'm happy for him. After Mattia leaves, Cassie touches base with Johnny. Johnny's a little bit hurt for that because Cassie didn't pick her, but she also kind of knew that Leo and Cassie were drawn to each other like magnets, so yeah. And Cassie thanks Johnny for giving her the time of day since it was Cassie's first time with a woman, and so she thanks her, and it's a nice little conversation and wrap up. I'm disappointed that she didn't go for Johnny, but I don't think she was ready to fully commit and dive into that yet, and so it's better for Johnny that Cassie didn't pick her. Destiny and Kyle are talking and they say that Kyle's like, hey, if there's anything wrong, with you or in the relationship, or if, you need to please talk to me. Let's just communicate. It's essential. And let's not care about our ex-couples. So neither one of them care about Zay or Imani. Zay and Imani, speaking of, they talk about tattoos and now they're coupled up and it's just weird. And I don't like them together and she should have picked Scott. Cassie and Leo, Leo's over the moon that Cassie picked him, but she says that she still needs him to prove it to her every day, and that trust is going to take some time to come back. And she loves him too. In bed, there's a lot of smooching, and maybe somebody had some nookie. I'm not entirely sure, because there was a lot of movement under a lot of covers. In the morning, Cassie tells Leo she shouldn't have given him besos because he needs to prove himself more. And I thought that was a little cute because she was like, I shouldn't have given you besos. No more besos for you. And I thought it was kind of cute. Johnny is happy with Scott. Zay tells the guys that he doesn't want to force things with Imani and that they're just friends. Why the fuck did she pick him? Why? None of it makes sense because Zay's just a turd and he just wants fame and wants to be in the villa. Zay sucks more than Kyle because Kyle is just kind of irrelevant, but Zay is like actively antagonistic. The boys are tasked with cooking dinner and going to the market, and they pick up groceries and they're doofuses, and that's about that. Johnny tells the girls that she's feeling butterflies with Zay. The guys come back and cook dinner. They have dinner and they start to go around the table to say what they're thankful for, but it just ends up being everybody's just thankful for each other, and it's like, yay, we're happy for each other and we're happy we're here. And they say that the food is good and everyone's happy. So that means that a text is a comin', and the text says that every couple has to decide in their couple who the least compatible couple is amongst them, and that couple will be eliminated immediately. The couples go separately and discuss a lot of talk about Destiny and Kyle, a lot of talk about Scott and Johnny, and a lot of talk about Imani and Zay. The votes come down to Carmen and Kenzo vote for Zay and Imani because how new they are. Imani and Zay vote for Destiny and Kyle because they're not genuine or we don't know their intentions. Destiny and Kyle vote for Zay and Imani because tit for tat, baby. Taylor and Bergie, they both stumble over their words and like get very flustered and upset. And I actually kind of see them, I see why they work. I see why they work here. Okay, color me convinced. But they stumble and they ultimately settle on Scott and Johnny. Hannah and Marco pick Kyle and Destiny because it's more friendship vibes. Cassie and Leo say Zay and Imani because they question his intentions. And then Scott and Johnny say Zay and Imani because they question Zay's intentions. And I like Scott and Johnny for actually coming out and saying what Zay said, because Zay is full of shit and Imani needs to know that, because he's going around telling all the guys that he doesn't see anything with her, and then she's meanwhile telling the girl she has butterflies, whether true or not. So I think it was good that Scott and Johnny said something, and they say that they question his intentions, but they see really genuineness on her part. And so Imani is like looking at Zay like, the fuck is happening? So the couple with the least or the most amount of votes for the least compatible is Zay and Imani. Imani gets up and stands at the fire pit, and Zay is like bitching to Scott and Johnny like, you shouldn't have said anything. I said it, yeah, but like things have changed in like what, 20 minutes? He was just mad he got called out, as he rightfully should have. So kudos to Johnny and Scott for calling out Zay for being the turd that he is. Zay says that Imani is mad because they said it, and Johnny is like, no, she's not mad that we said it. She's mad that you said it. Yes. So fuck you very much, Zay. Then Zay stands up and in front of the fire pit with Imani, and Imani's like, I have no regrets. I made my decision. I stand by it. It seemed like she was putting on a front or a facade. I feel like she was actually mad, but she was probably like, we will deal with this later. Let us be PC and just like, okay? And then deal with it later and then bitch about him later. But on TV, let's conduct ourselves in a certain way. I think. I feel like she should have gone off on him, and I would have loved to have seen it, because fuck Zay and all of his shenanigans. He just wanted to be in the villa. He didn't like any of the girls. What was his point? Ugh. Anyway, that's it for this episode of Love Island US. What did you guys think? There's probably going to be another vote, and Destiny and Kyle are going to be out, and Johnny and Scott are going to be out real soon. And I heard that the finale is on Sunday. How is this flying so fast? I wish this was as long as the UK one. All right. Thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you next time.